Welcome to a quick tutorial on setting up your Google Classroom. You'll see that here at Texarkana ISD, we use the Clever digital platform. Clever is an exciting digital platform that allows us to have single sign-on for our students. It also syncs directly with Google Classroom, which means that your Google Classrooms will automatically be rostered with your students per class rather than you having to individually add your students or your students having to be added with a class code. So when you pull up Google Classroom, you will first see that you already have classes entered. Those classes will have the title that corresponds to your class titles within Teams. It will tell you that you are invited to teach this class created by your administrator, and it will give you the option to accept or decline that class. If you choose to accept that class, it will tell you that your students will automatically see that class and be able to interact with that classroom once it's revealed. So if I choose to accept this classroom, you notice my classroom has popped up, but maybe I do not want this to be the title of my class. I can then go up to the top right to my cogwheel and I can change the settings there. So I could change this class name to Emily's Tech Class, and I could say this is going to be 6th period, and I can then save it, and you'll notice it will change the title. Once that is changed, even though Clever will sync nightly and update your rosters automatically, Clever will not change your class titles. So everything you've done to then customize your class will remain. I'm going to go back to my classes board, and you see my class that I've customized. If you have already set up your classroom, or maybe you want your classroom set up in a different manner than your rostered classes, you can choose to decline the class that is made to you by Clever. So if I choose to decline it, it will tell me that once I choose to decline it, it cannot be recovered. Your administrator created this class and has invited you to teach it. Are you sure you want to proceed? So you will have to make sure you decline it twice, and then you can set up your own classroom. Just be aware if you choose to set up your own classroom. So I'm going to create a new class. You will have to add your students manually or have them add it with the class code as you normally would. So I'm going to make this a test classroom, and I'm going to create it. And this classroom will not sync automatically. So if you have students who withdraw from this class, or you have students who need to be moved to another class due to schedule changes, Clever will not sync with this particular class. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my classes. And so just to give you an overview, you do have the option to accept or decline. You have the option to create your own classes. You can copy assignments or reuse classes from class to class, but Clever will automatically update nightly with your rosters. So if you have a student who has had a schedule change from 2nd to 3rd period, the next morning you will see that student go from one class to the other. So we're very excited to use Clever with our Google Classroom integration. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to the ITS team and we can help you. Thank you so much. Have a